Hello, everybody. I'm going to wait a moment for everyone to join in. The light is bright again. Hello, Dee. Hello, Rose. Hello, Amanda. Okay, that lighting is much better. Hi, everyone. I don't know if Michelle is here or not from Pink and Main. I hope she is, though. I know she watches some of the lives, so she might be here. I don't know. So I'm going to wait a moment to get started so everyone can hop in. Just grabbing some cardstock because we're going to I Love Pink and Main too. I'm going to grab some cardstock here. Use some sidewalk today. I'm just going to screw everything up because I just put some white in the frame. Oh, Heather, you did a card tutorial today on the blog maybe? Or is it on the Hello Mama Madge? Or maybe it's on her YouTube channel. I'm not sure. Not sure. So, all right. So on the blog. Okay. Perfect. So tonight, on both. Okay, then I have to watch the video too. So tonight, my very, very dear friend, and most of you may have heard of her before, my very, very dear friend, Michelle from Pink and Main. And I don't know if you guys have ever had the chance of meeting her, but she is probably one of the most delightful and sweetest individuals you will ever have the opportunity of meeting. She is incredible, absolutely incredible. So we teamed up last year. And we did some surface inks together. Now, I will say that her surface inks are much brighter than my surface inks. So if you're looking for a much brighter palette, you are able to grab some of her inks. So you'll notice a big difference between the Brutus Monroe inks and the Pink and Main surface inks because the Brutus Monroe surface inks have what we call a smoky gun or a gun smoke. I think they call it gun smoke outline, whereas hers have a beautiful white outline. Okay. Hi, Sue. I wasn't ignoring your text. I'm going to call you after the live if I'm allowed. So these are the Pink and Main version. So Pink and Main, you'll notice they look almost exactly the same. Except mine have my signature at the top of them, whereas hers have Pink and Main on the top of them. So you guys have been asking for me to do anything essentially with the Stamp Club stamp set this month. So I have an idea, and I hope you guys like this idea, but I have an idea for what we're going to do for this stamp. One of the ideas that I have been kind of mulling around. Now, the stamp was created. It was actually created for you to use as a swatch. So you can use it as a swatch. Now, of course, you can use it any way that you please. We're creating it to use it for swatches. So you can do different swatches for different things. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that it's getting I'm trying to move things out of the way so that it's no longer as blurry, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the blur factor away. So basically what we were trying to do was create all different types of swatches for you. So if you wanted to swatch out your embossing powders, you could do them in one shape. If you wanted to swatch out your inks, you could do them in another shape. So basically, I wanted to give you a ton of options for swatching. Now, if you don't want to use them for swatching, that's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You can use them in the way that we are going to use them tonight. So it's completely up to you, 100% up to you. It was great meeting you too, Connie. Completely up to you how you use them. But I just realized that I don't believe, hold on one second. I did see she did have some incredible ideas. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. I see my squeaky clean. It fell on the floor. So, everyone, I have to go. I'm going scuba diving. Give me 1 moment. Give me 1 moment. Of course, Shiloh. I loved signing your shirt. Hold on. I'm going scuba diving. I'm going scuba diving. Okay. I'm done scuba diving. Sorry, I had to go scuba diving because my stamp fell under the table. But I'm back. I'm back from scuba diving. I loved your witch wreath, Georgia. Did I not comment on it? I'm the worst at that. I'm the worst because I'll see something and I'll like it. Have you ever liked something in your head? Have you ever liked something in your head? Because I have. Have you ever liked something in your head? Because I do that a lot. And then I forget to tell you guys that I liked it. So, all right. So we're going to use some of the Pink and Main inks today. And I want to do a rainbow today. So I'm going to grab stop sign. I'm going to grab construction. I love these names. I love these names. So we're going to do, so we need red, orange. We need a yellow, which I'm going to use street light. The water was cool. Thank you for asking. I'm going to use street light. So now we need a green. So I'm going to use on the green. And then we need a blue. So let's use, oh, there's so many different blues to pick from. Let's use fountain. Oh, good, Dawn. Let's use fountain because I think that'll be my favorite. So there's our rainbow spectrum. And again, they come in sets. So does this say the set name? I don't think this says the set name, but you'll see on her website there are names for different sets. And I believe you can also purchase them individually. I don't know if she's changed that. Oh, and also, if you're watching this now or watching this later, Michelle, thank you so much for my pouches. Isn't she the sweetest thing? When she sent me these inks to talk about and show you guys, she sent me some more of these pouches that you guys know I love from the Target dollar spot. Love it. Oh, good, Heather. You're on the site. Good. That's okay, Kara. You never have to apologize for watercoloring. You never have to apologize for watercoloring. So I'm now going to grab a piece of the this is the sidewalk cardstock, and my character lived, Mama Madge. My character lived. My character lived. So this is going to be a one layer situation, and we're also going to use a die. Okay, we're also going to use a die. We are not going to carry the Mrs. Whitlock. They are something that's exclusive to her. So we will never carry the surface inks in her line. But go over and take a look at her stuff. She's got some really fantastic stuff. I'm going to see if maybe I can review some of her dies for her because I love her dies. I'm going to send her a message and see if we can review some dies over here at my channel. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the rainbow, and then for the background, we're going to do the charcoal black, because I think that if we have the charcoal black, then it's going to look really pretty with the rainbow in the background. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And then we're going to probably use, because I'm going to send her this card, I think we're going to use the hello die. And I'm going to show you what makes these backers special today. Don't ever throw away your Brutus Monroe. Don't ever throw away your Brutus Monroe backers. Received your aqua pigments. Oh my goodness, Nadine, break those puppies open. So just so you guys know, tomorrow for our live video, we have scheduled that I'll be using the aqua pigments. So make sure you get your snacks ready, because we're going to be using the aqua pigments tomorrow. And I'm going to be recreating the card that Miss Marie created on the Brutus Monroe page. I don't know if you guys saw the Brutus Monroe page. On the Brutus Monroe page, excuse me, those amazing, what she did with those pumpkins, because there are some of you that will use the pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns, and some of you guys will use them for just regular pumpkins. And the reason that I designed the set that way is so that you could use them either way. Does that make sense? So you could use them either way. So you didn't have to worry about using them just as jack-o'-lanterns. And actually, I'll tell you something really funny. I showed Rob the stamps, and normally he, hello, Michelle. Normally he could care less about the things that I design or create. But I'll tell you right now, he looked at those pumpkins. He was like, that's really cool. And you know, when Rob says something is really cool, something must be really cool. Something must be really cool. Yes, the Not Your Mama cardstock, y'all. My goodness. Oh, good. Tell Butthead I said hello. Tell Butthead I said hello. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the star. Now, you can use whatever one you want because they come with an outline as well. So again, this is the Stamp Club stamp set. And we're going to use the solid star first, okay? Michelle, I was just saying before you hopped on that a lot of folks would love to see your die. So I said maybe her and I can get together and I can do a review of some of the dies on this channel. I think that would be fun. So I'm going to start with the lightest colors first because that's what you always will do with the surface ink. And we're going to start with, again, the color that is called Street Light. And I just love, love, love these inks. Love these inks. So we're just going to do, oops, what did I just do? Hold on. I accidentally picked up some of the grid mat, but that's okay. Michelle said, sure thing. She's like, no, nothing like putting me on the spot, Christopher. Nothing like putting me on the spot, Christopher. Look at how juicy. Look at how juicy and beautiful these inks are. Oh my goodness. I tell you, the surface inks. Now, when you first start using the surface inks, I will tell you that they're going to be a little bit splotchy at first. You have to let them even themselves out, if that makes sense. If you've used the surface inks before, you already know that. But if you haven't used the surface inks before, then, you know, you will learn today. I know I love stuff from Pink and Main too. She's one of my dear, dear friends in the industry. One of my dear, dear friends. We always have such a great time when we're chatting on the phone. Yes, I love the Pink and Main clickable letters. I love them too. And do you want to know something really cool about those clickable letters? If you have the Brutus Monroe clickable letters that are in my handwriting, guess what? They work together. They work together. Did you guys know that? I don't know if you guys know that. But the Pink and Main, and I'm just taking a piece of purple tape and putting it up here on the top so I can stamp off. If you did not know that, they interchange with mine. Yes. Isn't that cool? So you can use the Pink and Main ones with the Brutus Monroe ones, which I think is great because it gives you a little bit of variety. Doesn't she have great stamps? She's, again, I mean, I can't say enough things about her. I just absolutely love her to pieces. All right, so now we're done with Street Light. So let me move Street Light out of the way so I don't do it twice because I know that you guys will be like, Christopher, you did that one twice. So I'm going to start with, and again, this is going to be a one-layer card, which is one of my favorite. Oh my goodness, you guys, hold on. Okay. Sorry, I just said, you know me and smelling squeaky clean. You know me and smelling the squeaky clean. Gets me every time. I have to take a moment. All right. So now we're going to use Construction, which, as you guys can imagine, is my favorite color of her surface inks because it's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous orange. They are the style file markers. You can actually get them at BrutusMonroe.com. We're waiting on a restock. We are waiting on a restock right now, but you can get them at BrutusMonroe.com. I'm not sure what all is still in stock. Hi, Jess. All right. I don't know why I am neglecting this bottom area here. Style file, Connie. If you go to BrutusMonroe.com and you scroll down to the middle, there's actually a marker section. There's actually a marker section. Okay, so that's what we'll do for the orange. And I'm just using a little rag here to clean this off. Oh, thank you, Barina. I forgot, Barina, that I made you a moderator so you can help me out. Thank you so much. Oh, doesn't it smell so good, Shiloh? It's my absolute favorite, and it cleans so well. All right, so now we're going to use, let's use the fountain. Oh, this color. I think this was my favorite color whenever she first launched them. Because when we were working together, I saw the colors first, and I got so excited. I think I sent her a text, and I was like, oh my goodness, Michelle. I said, you are going to love these colors. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how gorgeous these colors are. Oh my goodness. Now that one I didn't stamp completely, but that's okay. That's okay. It's no big deal. You don't have to get, you don't have to super saturate it every time. Oh, I love that. This one is called Fountain. And I'll tell you right now, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let me stamp this one off. Then I have to get to the other colors because we're going to, hello, Michelle, welcome. Welcome. All right, so let's clean off. Let me get a little bit more squeaky clean here. Now, I could be using my scrubber, but with a small stamp like this, I'm not going to sweat it, and I'm not going to worry about getting it. But look at how, oh my goodness, how clean that stamp came. Every time. I'm telling you, if you haven't used the squeaky clean yet. All right, so now we're going to use On the Green. On the Green. Oh, I love this color too. You guys know me. There's not going to be a color here that I'm not going to love. And the surface ink just makes it so rich. Like the colors are just so incredibly rich. But it is very much a mixed media ink. It's very much a mixed media ink, if that makes sense. So you can do a lot with it. You can do a lot with it. But the great thing is you can stamp with it. Because a lot of mixed media inks don't lend themselves to stamping, if that makes sense. So I love that you can stamp with our ink. All right, so let's add another guy here. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, everyone. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, so last but certainly not least, we're going to do stop sign. Oh, good, Melanie. We're going to do stop sign here. Oh, my goodness, look at that. So let me clean off my stamp real quick. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Christopher, you designed the stamp off area so you didn't have to stamp on the grid. And what am I doing? Oh, thank you, Sue. My dear good friend sent it to me. I'm going to need to order more, though. And now, do you see what's really cool about the surface ink? If this is a perfect example. Hold on. Let me do the stop sign, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Woo! Look at that red. Hello in Puerto Rico. Look at that red, you guys. My goodness. That's a scarlet if I've ever seen one. Purple tape should be on everyone. I mean, no one should ever be without purple tape. That's my thought process. No one should ever be without purple tape. I love a good red too. I do too. All right, so let's just add a little bit more here. Then I'm going to show you something that's going to be really cool when we bring in the outline stamp. Okay, I think that's enough stars. What do you think? I think that's enough stars. Now, one thing I want you to know is the red is always going to stay in your stamp. Okay, you can go back in and you can clean it later, but the reds are always going to stay in your stamps. That's okay, though. It doesn't hurt your stamp. You can see there's no ink coming off. Do you see that? Whoops. Oh, whoopsie-daisy. Pop goes the weasel. Let's close this before things get any crazier. But it's going to stay in your stamp, but it's not going to come off. Okay, and eventually it will wear off as you use other colors, so don't worry. All right. So let me go ahead and place the star here. And now we're going to use the star's outline. And I know that you guys have probably seen things done like this before within the way that what's the word I'm looking for? The way that things are designed with an offset. We do sell the purple tape, Georgia. We do sell the purple tape. And it's something that we try to keep as well stocked as we can, because purple tape has been something that we do not take lightly at Brutus Monroe. We use purple tape for like pretty much everything. I mean, literally everything. So you can get your purple tape from us as well. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab Kijo. I do too. Did you hear that, Sue? I do too. Yay, I'm so glad that Sue was able to tell you. I wasn't going to say anything, but you heard it from her. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp my stars, but I'm going to offset them ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. So this is great if you're not a great on top of stamper. If you're not a great on top of stamper, you just want to make sure it's within kind of the same area, if that makes sense. Oh, no, I made that one perfect. That's okay. That's okay. All right, hold on. I have to stop paying attention. I have to stop paying attention to what I'm stamping because I want them to be off-center, and I just made that one perfect. Okay. So do you see how just this little bit of outline changes everything? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not introduce Sue? Everyone, Sue that is here, she is the product development, and I'm probably going to say her title wrong, the product development manager at ThermoWeb. She is the amazing, amazing individual that helped me bring to you the Brutus Monroe line. She is, and everybody should say thank you to Sue for putting up with me. For putting up with me throughout the entire process of creating my ThermoWeb line. She is a saint. She is a saint. I'll tell you that much. She is a saint. I would literally call her in the middle of the night, and I would say, Sue, I have an idea. And she would be like, yes, Christopher. Oh, yes. Thanks, Sue, for your tape. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. All right. So as you can see, some of them are going to be a little bit more offset than others, but I think that's what makes it cool. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys like this kind of offset technique? And I'm sure, I'm almost 100% positive that you guys have seen this technique before. I don't know, though. I don't know that I've seen, I mean, because I don't really get to watch a lot of videos. Oh, that one was perfect, too. Okay, well, if you do a couple of them perfect, they can be perfect. You're just going to have to. It's so funny because this is the first time ever that I don't want. This is the first time ever that I don't want something to be perfectly lined up. And guess what happens? See what happens? All right. And just in that time that we've been chatting, we're done. We're done. And look at how, oh, yes, that transfer gel. I'll tell you what. And I'm hoping that Sue's going to be at the anniversary party. So anybody that's here that's coming to the anniversary party will hopefully get to meet Sue. I'm trying to convince her to come. I'm a hoarder of foil too. Believe me. Let me tell you how difficult it is for me to walk past the wall of foil when I walk into the store and not try to grab everything off of there. We won't have a necessarily a Christmas line, but you will see we'll have some holiday themed stuff, if that makes sense. You'll see some holiday themed stuff coming. Some holiday themed stuff that's coming. It's not like a full line, but I have something up my sleeves. Hopefully. Hopefully I have something up my sleeves. I know it seems like I should have a full holiday line coming. I know, but you'll see something. You'll see something. Yes, May is coming to the anniversary party too. And Vinny. So yeah. Yes. Okay, so here we go. This is it. So you may think, oh, and let me show you this on the purple tape. I forgot to tell you. Look at how cool that is. So the ink actually stuck to the purple tape. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? I love that. Don't worry about hotel prices. I'll tell you right now, Kijo, we locked in. We've actually rented an entire floor of the hotel. I want to say it's like $102 or something for the hotel. And that includes the shuttle there and back. I think it's 100. I don't know. I'm not here. I mean, Heather's not here. I'm getting in trouble because I'm probably giving you wrong pricing, but yeah. I'm not sure. I'll let you know once I know. Sue and I are going to. I'm calling Sue after this, and you never know what we might think of. You never know. Oh yeah, Kijo, you'll know exact pricing as soon as we're sending out an email for hotel information. I believe tomorrow. I'm almost 100% certain it's tomorrow. So there you go. Look at how gorgeous. So the great thing about the Brutus Monroe / now Pink and Main surface inks is, do you see how they saturate into the paper? They saturate into the paper so they look like they're a part of the paper. Isn't that cool? Connie, we should go. My husband would be so pleased. He would be pleased. Isn't that simple? I mean, how cool is that? And I hope that Lisa's watching this, because I think Lisa's really going to like. I think Lisa's really going to like this card. And this is the best thing. This is all dry already. I love it. I mean, how simple was that? Our line does not have full-size inks right now, Simon, is all I will say. Right now is all I will say. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of samples that you're going to see soon, Darlene. The reason you don't see any samples right now is because our inspiration team, unfortunately, didn't get these stamps until late, but they all now have the stamps for all the way up until the rest of the year. So you're going to see a lot of info coming up on. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You're going to see a lot more samples. Yes, Simon, I didn't say it. But yes, for now. For now. Let's just say I have something up my sleeve. Yes, I'm sorry, Jess, I didn't see your thing. This is from Pink and Main. It's our surface ink, but we teamed up with Pink and Main, and look at how bright her colors are. There should be spots left. We actually have up until I think mid-November. And I wish Heather was here. She's probably busy with the kids. She has all that info. Yes, they are. So I know I should have prefaced this again. So the surface inks are Bruce Monroe surface inks, but she has licensed her own colors, if that makes sense. So it's our same awesome ink, but in Pink and Main colors. Isn't that cool? Hello, Linda. Thank you, everybody that's here. We might get up to 100 people again tonight. I don't know. Okay, so now I should have showed you this before I brought out this big hunkin' thing. So it's Pink and Main, but it's our surface ink. So basically, this is what our surface ink looks like. Our surface ink. So ours has what they call the smoke, gun smoke, they call it, I think, is the case for it. And then this is hers. So they look almost identical, except mine has my signature on the top, and hers has Pink and Main on the top. And her colors, that's okay, Dawn. Her colors are just very, 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 very bright. I would love to meet your wife, Rose. I would actually be honored to meet your wife. So these are this is the difference between the two. Hers have, you can always tell the difference between Brutus Monroe, and there is no difference, just the colors, Connie. Just the colors. Her colors are much, much, much brighter than mine are. Much, much, much brighter. So how fun is that? Yep, she just has her own colors. She has her own colors. So to complete your full set of servicings, you would have to obviously get the Pink and Main ones. So now I'm going to grab the Hello Die. The Hello Die. They are sold in sets. Michelle, are you still here? She can maybe answer some questions for you. All right. Excuse me. So don't ever throw away your inserts from Brutus Monroe. Do you know why? They are brand new. The reason why is this is actually a plastic backer. Okay. So when you pull this off, and oh, this one's on here really good. Hold on. Let me pull this off of here. There we go. When you pull it off, now this is repositionable. So you can take your adhesive and you can pop it right back on when you're done. Okay? Isn't that cool? Because it's a plastic. See how it's not like this would rip right off of here if this wasn't plastic. It's a plastic coating on it. So don't ever throw these away. Keep these. Oh, they're very luxurious. Keep these and then keep them with your dies. And also remember with the new Brutus Monroe dies, there's an image of the die too now. So obviously this is going to look like nothing to you when you see it in the package. But now we have the image of what the die is right on the packaging. Isn't that cool? Okay. So I'm going to grab our charcoal glitter stock. We have so many different glitter things. I love the new packaging 2D. It was one of my favorite things to do. So these are the charcoal. This is the charcoal glitter stock. And I'm going to, it already has, I should preface this. This is the peel and stick. Is that the right name, Sue? I'm gonna get fired. This is, you know, my favorite thing in the whole entire world, Sue, from you guys when it comes to sheet adhesive. What this is called, and I'm terrible because I use this all the time. This is what I place on the back of the glitter stock already. So the Easy Cut adhesive. It is my handwriting. It is. This is the Easy Cut adhesive. Now, this is my cursive handwriting. Normally, when you see my handwriting, it's big and bold and obnoxious. Big and bold and obnoxious. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this right on here. It already has the Easy Cut adhesive on the back, which means that when we run this through, some are ones that can be found in the sets, and we have a cobblestone and asphalt grays. There we go. All right, so I'm going to run this through, and since it already has the adhesive on the back, it's my handwriting digitized. So I actually wrote them on the iPad Pro and then digitized it. Yep. So I made it a little bit more swoopy, a little bit more droopy, a little bit more funky. So it was a lot of fun to do because I've never done anything in my handwriting, in my cursive handwriting, if that makes sense. All right. So let me go ahead and put all of this away. And for some reason, I always put the top plate somewhere completely different from where I put the two bottom plates. Do you guys ever do that? So the two bottom plates are always in one place. And then the top plate, I'm searching all over the world for the top plate. All right, so let's go ahead and peel this out. Oh, and that's the best part. Did you see how that just peeled right off of there? And that's, again, because of the fact that it is, it's powder coated. And then I'm just going to peel this sentiment off of here. And again, you can You can separate the whole thing if you want. I think I'm going to go at it from a different angle today where I'm just going to peel the top part off. You spend more time looking for your tools. Yeah, I get it. I get it. There you go. See, how fun will that be if you guys take a road trip together? I think that's so much fun. All right, so I'm just peeling off my hello. And again, you want to peel out these little center areas. And I love how delicate these dies are. It's one of my favorite parts. Well, maybe soon I'll have my own pokey tool, Dawn. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe soon I will have my own pokey tool. Okay, but I'm not saying a word. You didn't hear it from me. You did not hear it from me. Okay, and the other thing I love about this adhesive is that you have a little bit of time. You have a little bit of wiggle time. There we go. So I just wanted this to be very, very dainty on top of here. Now I'm going to smooth it down. You do have I've learned, and I might be incorrect, but Sue can tell me if I'm wrong. I've learned that you have a little bit of wiggle time, and then once the wiggle time is up, it will be completely. They're supposed to be here Friday, Fatima. They're supposed to be here Friday. They're supposed to be here Friday. I'm so excited. We just got the shipping notification on them. I'm good today, Carmen. How are you? So there we go. Look at how pretty. And this looks like, as my mother would say, a papyrus card, if I've ever seen one. So how quick and how simple and how easy. Now, if you want to, you could take a piece of vellum if you'd like here. You could do whatever. I just kind of like the look of how it's kind of abruptly kind of going through the center there. And it's just that sparkle. I know you guys love the sparkle of the glitter stock, but look at that. It looks like it was, it literally looks like it was handwritten because it was at one time. It was at one time. So look at how cool. And again, this was done with the $5 stamp you get for Stamp Club. Imagine what you can do. You still have two other shapes, my friends. You still have plenty to work with. So you still have the ability to do so much more. And how quick and easy was that? Right? I just think it's so cool and so easy. And it's a one-layer card. You don't have to have a whole bunch of different layers. You don't have a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then, of course, like I said, when you are done, you just take your little hello. First, let's tap out this piece here. Actually, we don't even need to tap it out. And you just place it right back on there and you're good to go. Right? And you can use the thanks. So, of course, quick product placement. Use your thanks die from Brutus Monroe. Use your thanks die. Use whatever die you want. But I'm super excited to share with you tomorrow. Right? It would be so simple for kids because, again, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to. And if you want to, something that's really cool, take all three solid shapes, place them on your circle block. Thankfully, I just found another circle block. I have so many circle blocks laying around here. If you guys could see how many acrylic blocks you would have, you'd say, shame on you, Christopher. You have so many acrylic blocks. So you could take this, put all three of them on here, and just go all over the place. Now, that is the technical term for stamping. Did you hear that? That's how you need to stamp. So just go all over the page, and you're rocking and rolling. Isn't that fun? I think it's great. Perfect. All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed the card. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing tons and tons of I guess you could say, aqua pigmenting. We're going to be doing, if we could say aqua pigmenting as a thing, we're going to be doing lots of that tomorrow. And I'm really excited to share with you what we can do with the aqua pigments. So many of you have ordered them, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. really, truly from the bottom of my heart for all of your orders for the aqua pigments. If you don't have them yet, make sure to grab them because we're going to talk about them tomorrow. Yes, the surface class is going to be, the plan is for it to be Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. There should be an email coming out, I believe, on Thursdays when the email will come out. And again, if you aren't able to be on live, you can still see it. Which Halloween stamp? Which Halloween stamp? Dawn, we will have another sign up for the surface class, I believe, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Right? So quick and easy. You can do so many. And we do have an embossing class coming up as well, where there's only 50 spots. Which Halloween one? Oh, yes, I will use that one. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not using that one tomorrow, though. I think I'm going to use that one on Thursday. The embossing class, I believe the embossing class is, I think it's 100 as well, but I'm pretty sure you get an embossing gun with the class. We're still working on that. I'm pretty sure you're going to get the Wagner embossing tool with the class. That's my goal, at least. Isn't that crazy that you're going to get that? Plus, you get a whole bunch of embossing powders. Plus, you get a stamp. I think that's going to be pretty crazy. But it is just one class. That one's one class. Yeah, I'm almost 100% certain that you get the Wagner heat tool with that class. And that right there is half the class. That's almost half the price of the class just for the heat gun. But you get all sorts of embossing powders with it. You get, I think, I'm pretty sure you get a stamp. Well, I know you get a stamp. I can't remember what size, but it's a stamp that's just for embossing to teach you how to do that. You will get an email for signups. Yep, you sure will. All right. Well, thank you all so much. It's actually online, Lauren. It's online. Most of my classes are online. We do as many classes as we can online. You do get an embossing ink, D. You actually get a 1-inch embossing ink, which we don't even make anymore. We don't even make those anymore. So you get something that we don't even make. All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you all to pieces. Thank you for your orders. I really appreciate them, as well as my staff. You're welcome, Michelle. Thank you for hanging out. Again, head over to pinkandmane.com. I've linked it below so you can go take a look at her inks. I hope you love them just as much as you love our surface inks. Be good to one another. Create something every single day. And as always, remember to create your own ending. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Good night.